Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about my pregnancy journey while I sort Dash's baby clothes. So to start off, I'm going to tell you guys about how I found out and my emotions finding out. So when I found out, I was by myself. I didn't do it with Drew because I didn't think I was actually pregnant. It was actually more of like a pregnancy scare for me. And so I kind of just did it to make sure, like, so that I could like stop stressing out. But it turned out I was pregnant. So when I found out, I was like really happy. But it was also scary for me. I think I wasn't scared to be a mom. I was just scared to like tell everybody else, like not tell Drew, but to tell like my parents and like my family. You know, I'm in track and school, but I knew that it's something that I wanted, that I'm happy about, and I do want. So the way that I found out was just by, I just took a test in the shower, and when I did the little thing, it immediately just said pregnant. So, and I was already 2 months by then, so yeah, I just didn't know. But if you want the whole backstory on that, I have another video that I can link down below, so go watch it. I think the scariest person for me to tell was my dad, just because of how much he invested into like my track journey and stuff, and then like I wasn't going to compete. When I told him, he went and told the whole world. I feel like there's probably some judgment from everybody just because I'm so young and, you know, all the stuff that I got going on. But all I know is that this is something that I do want and that I am ready for. So I'm not going to like, I'm not going to let that judgment affect me too much. Because at the end of the day, it's not their baby, it's mine. So anyway, let's move on to the first trimester. When I first went to take my test, my pregnancy test, I had like slight nausea, but that's kind of normal for me. I kind of get that sometimes when I have my period, not all the time, but sometimes. So I was kind of just thinking like, oh, like it's just part of my period because it's about to come. It got so bad. It was only like 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks that it was really bad, where I was like, it was like miserable. Like I would wake up in the morning nauseous and just be nauseous all day long, like nothing. I had to take like the nausea medicine to like help it because it'd be so bad. But it only lasted like 2 weeks for me, so blessed. And then like after that 2 weeks, I would only be nauseous if I didn't eat in the morning. It is not fun. Like that morning sickness will really take you out. It took me out, okay? When that baby's hungry, you better feed that baby. That's really all the symptoms I really had, like, in my first trimester. So, yeah. Have I mentally adjusted to the idea of being pregnant? I feel like by now, yes. Like, I have 9 months. Well, in the first trimester, I think it was a lot for me mentally, like, not being pregnant, but the fact that I couldn't participate in sports. Before I told everyone, my plan was to continue sports and just not tell anyone that I was pregnant until like it was already too late, you know, already like competing, you know. But that didn't happen because I was scared about like my scholarship and stuff like that. So I just talked to my coach, and then she was like, you shouldn't compete, you shouldn't compete. And I was like, oh, shouldn't have told you. But it was actually good that I didn't compete because, whew. In the first trimester, I was really excited. I was just so happy. Like, I still am happy, but like adjusting to it mentally, like it was a lot at first, but look how cute. Over time, I did just like, I loved it. I loved being pregnant. I was very emotional though. I was always crying. My emotions were just really heightened. Like any emotion that I had was heightened. Like if something was funny, it was hilarious. If something made me upset, it made me angry. You know? And then even with that, like my relationship with Drew got even stronger. Like just naturally. It wasn't even like, oh, we're having a baby so we have to be good. Like no. Like it actually got stronger. I be stressing him out sometimes, so I give him his space, okay? And then now we're gonna go into my first doctor's appointment. I tried to like find a doctor and stuff, but I just couldn't. Like I was telling them like my last period, and they were like, you're too far along to come here, blah blah blah. So you had to. I had my mom help me once she found out I was pregnant, and she got me a doctor, and I went and had my first ultrasound. So I had to wait 2 months until my next ultrasound appointment. Once it was time for my appointment, like 2 days before the appointment, she sent me a message saying like she had a family emergency. They had sent me to this new office. Terrible customer service. Like they were being so mean. They were rushing everybody. I was literally just like, oh my gosh. They rushed my thing, and I'm no exaggeration. The appointment, no exaggeration, the appointment was 10 minutes long when it's supposed to. Thank you. The appointment was 10 minutes long, and not even that, but the pictures were like fuzzy, like they weren't even clear. You couldn't really tell what it was. And I cried. I cried for 30 minutes straight. I called my freaking doctor's office so quick. I was like, you guys are out of your mind. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and they did like one of those little quick ultrasounds just to make sure that he's in the right position, and he is. His head is down, so that's good. Yes, actually things did get easier in the second trimester. I feel like I went back to like being normal. I wasn't as like emotional. No, that's not true. I'm still emotional. No. I feel like I was the most emotional when I was in my second trimester, actually. Like I was the type of emotional to like watch a movie and cry to it, which like I don't do that. Because like I know it's a movie and I know it's not real. But I was that type of emotional to where things like that would make me cry. And I'm just be like, why am I crying? Like, my second trimester is when I started to just eat like a lot. Like I got really comfortable being pregnant, and I would eat a lot. I'm talking about like I'm eat a meal, and an hour later I'm hungry again. I'm ready to eat again. I would still only eat chicken and fish, but during this pregnancy I started eating beef again. That's it, just beef. Not even beef, just specifically the hot dogs from Costco. I don't know what it is about them, but the first time I had it, I was sick. But I went back again, and I tore it up, and it was bomb. I had one today, actually. Well, now I don't eat as much as I do, but second trimester, I was just going crazy. I don't know what it was. When I was my first trimester, I would just sleep, super tired. But once I got into my second trimester, like I was a lot more active. I was still going to school every day, so I wasn't that tired. I wasn't tired in class. Like I can get through the whole day and be fine. I also had night classes, so I was like outside of the house all day. Because Drew had practice in the morning, and then I had night class. It sucked, but gotta do what you gotta do. Second trimester is when I came out to everybody. I posted on social media. I told my teammates. Everybody knew. And I started to really embrace my belly. I love that because I would literally just have my belly out every day. And I just love that. I still do it. I just love having my belly out. I actually look at pictures. Let me show you guys some. So like in these pictures, like I feel like I was huge. Like I was really embracing this. But looking back at it, I feel like I just look bloated. Like compared to now. Like, I don't know. I feel like I wasn't that big. Like I feel like maybe you might have thought I was just fat. I don't feel like I look like that pregnant. I was fat too though, but it was like a mixture of fat and pregnant because I was eating a lot. Okay, and I didn't take any maternity photos. I don't think we're gonna end up taking any. I really wanted to, but it just sounds like a lot. Like having to get my hair done, having to get my makeup done. But I feel like in the future I'll regret it if I don't. So I think I should, you know, and that'll be another pregnancy milestone for me. So if I end up doing that, I'll definitely make a video on it, but we'll see because I only have 3 weeks left to do all this stuff that I want to do. So the mental health process to resolve, it's been tough. I feel like, you know, there was a lot of times when like my friends didn't know that I was pregnant and they would ask me to hang out and I would like always decline them because I was pregnant. Like I don't want to go out, and like the whole mental process of like your emotions changing so much and like all of your emotions heightening and you just being like, just whatever emotion you have, it's just so much extra. And like sometimes it's just like you don't realize until you've said or done something that's like not normal for you, and then you just kind of have to correct yourself after. No, like there's a lot of times when I'll just have an attitude for no reason. I just have to just figure it out, and I do figure it out most of the time. So, or I get help by through. So yeah, and then like my body changes. Like everything is just so much bigger. I have like leg cramps every night. It's uncomfortable sleeping, and like my face is just looks swollen every morning when I wake up. It gets a little bit slimmer. Like this is probably the slimmest it's been all day, but is it blurry, guys? But like you look at old pictures of yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, like look so different. Like, but I know that eventually I will go, like I'm not gonna look like this forever. So I just have anxiety of a lot of things. Driving is so scary to me. I hate driving. I drive like a grandma. I will literally coast in the slow lane. I do not play with any. If there's a crazy driver, I'm going the opposite way. No thanks. It's just like my brain is just processes everything slower, and I kind of had to shift. At first I tried to keep up with everything, but now I'm just in my own lane and I'm okay with that. So now third trimester, which is what we're in now. I feel like I've been in my third trimester forever. I feel like this last 10 weeks have been super duper long. Like, oh my goodness. In this trimester, my third one, is when I start to have more like symptoms, I guess. I have the Braxton Hicks, I think. I don't really know. I think I already talked about that, but I've had heartburn. I had it really bad this one time and it was just, I thought I was gonna die. But it's whenever else I had it today, but like it's not bad. It's just heartburn. It just feels like your heart is literally burning. Like I didn't really have, like, I feel so normal. The only thing I get is like when I walk a lot or if I'm standing up for a long time, my feet will swell up and they will hurt bad. My lower back will hurt really bad. And if I'm like, if I haven't gotten sleep in a long time, I'll get a really bad attitude. Also, if I haven't eaten in a long time, I get a really bad attitude. But I feel like that's normal. My top cravings were just ice cream. Honestly, I want some ice cream right now. Don't have any here, but I just feel like some strawberry ice cream would really hit the spot right now. Ate something I haven't eaten in years, but I didn't eat nothing brand new, crazy I've never eaten before. So I craved pickles when I was in my first trimester. I ate a whole bunch of pickles, but that was it. So, and then like Drew, he's obviously the father. He's very helpful with things, and he's nice to me and makes sure that I have everything that I need and treats me like a little baby, as he should. But you know, he just handles me very well, especially when I get attitudes and stuff. Like he's still nice, even though I can be a bad head sometimes, so that's nice. And then he actually is the one who chose the baby names. I had a bunch of girl names. I'm not going to tell you guys them because they will be getting used in the future, but I didn't have any boy names. All I know is that I wanted his name to start with a D. And Drew one time jokingly was just like, "You should name him Dash," and that's what his name ended up being. So yeah, yeah. Honestly, I feel even more confident. I feel like obviously, like, I don't have like a slim thick body or like six-pack or anything, but when you have a baby, especially when you're not married and you're young, like it's either you float or you drown, and I was not gonna drown. Like, you have to just embrace it, and I did. Like, I embraced it right away. Like, I'm not gonna, no, like, no, don't even try it with me. Like, no, thank you very much. And I choose me, thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, I walk around like this with my shoulders back and my belly sticking out. Okay, don't even. I feel like the next video you guys see will be my labor and delivery video, but yeah, I really did just have the best pregnancy ever. I feel like once you get to the third trimester, like once you get to the last weeks, you're like, oh my gosh, this went by so fast. I'm just so thankful for all the love and support that I have. My parents and my partner, Drew's Dash's dad, Dash's grandparents, and all of his aunts and uncles and cousins, and all my friends. Everybody has just been, I just have a lot of support, and I'm very thankful for it. And it helped my pregnancy be even smoother. Like all that has helped my pregnancy be better. Like, people actually do text me and check up on me and stuff, which is actually crazy. Like, people actually do care. But yeah, that's my pregnancy journey as a first time mom. I don't feel like I give you guys any information about like how to like help you guys with anything, but that's just my journey. Like, I didn't have any problems for real, so yeah. I mean, okay everyone, I finished hanging up his clothes. I actually did not have enough hangers. These are all of his other clothes that he has that I have to get more hangers for. But then there's all his blankets and his towels and stuff are down there, and some other stuff. Me and Drew right now, we're picking out his going home outfit. So which one do you think we should pick, Drew?
For him being firstborn, I want him to go home in this.
Oh,
I think
it's just
cool,
a little.
it's simple, it's cute, it's blue.
I thought this one, but Drew said this is like an outside outfit, like you're going somewhere. And it has little matching socks that are so cute, but he'll wear it some other time. It's okay.
Yeah, this is definitely cool for outside. I think this is just like simple.
Yeah, and then we'll give him some little socks to go with it. But thank you guys for watching this video. I will be having him soon, so we're all gonna see him soon.
Everyone like, comment, subscribe. And next video, Dash will be here. Stay tuned.
Yay!